The Western Conference Semifinals, Game 1. The Minnesota Timberwolves were dominant in round 1, able to advance in just 5 games. But the real test starts now, as a new challenger awaits in the series opener against the San Antonio Spurs. The opening game of the conference semifinals, up next.
Two survivors in the West meeting here in the conference semifinals, Game 1. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. And the starting group for the Spurs. In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembenyama playing the 5. And it's Levine in at the 3. And for the Timberwolves, they've got Jordan. Dillingham is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Durant in at the power forward position.
Wembenyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Here's Dillingham, guarded by Levine. Outside Edwards. Pass to Dillingham. On the 3 off target. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. Now he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against them at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Pass to Sohan. We played just over a minute here in the first. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
They've come out strong, 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
Edwards inside, and Edwards with the stop.
And getting aggressive and creative. Edwards finding ways to create space on the floor.
Pass to Castle. There's a good screen. Now, Sohan. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Sohan.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an... emphasis jam, a big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Edwards. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Paul passes to Levine. Here's Sohan, defended by Durant. Offensive rebound, Wembanyama. And Jordan sends it back.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence. At both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end.
Durant deciding where to go with it. No good there with the step back J.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And that one's good, Wembanyama.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
To the right side. Here's Dillingham. Banked in off the glass.
There are the point guard skills of Russell. When he's sharing the rock, this offense runs so much smoother.
Outside, Levine. Back to Paul. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
And it's Durant missing. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And here's the fast break. Here's the teardrop. Bucket is good.
Behind the floor, Durant pushes himself to get ahead of...
Defense. Spurs leading by 7. Outside, Levine. Dishes it. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from. For the Spurs.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And San Antonio also making a switch. Johnson, he's checked in for Castle. To the paint. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Short trip to the rim for Wembanyama. That's a nice finish.
The drive by Russell. Outside Edwards. KD on the wing. The three. And there's Edwards on the assist by Durant. Edwards got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Outside, KD. Pass to Dillingham. Fader on the way. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
In the mid-range, Durant is deadly as ever. Easy money sniper. Putting up a little silky jumper.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Beverly, he's checked in for D'Angelo Russell. Jones checked in for the Spurs. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Anthony Edwards on top. And it's Jones with the ball for San Antonio. 3-point lead. And he converts the layup.
They keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
It's Beverly on the wing, defended by Jones. Spurs leading by 5. Here's Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Johnson. Hits it from 3-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Edwards against Levine, and out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive. They had a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
To end the run, out to Edwards, to the inside. Here's Dillingham, defended by Sohan. Dillingham with the bucket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And Benyama left side to the middle. Here's Johnson, and it's Johnson with the jam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Oh, that's blocked, and they get it there. It's good. Durant's got 6 points.
His accuracy is another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Johnson outside. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Sohan, guarded by KD. Shooting foul as the whistle. Blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and drop contact.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. The free throw drops for Sohan. And the Spurs with some changes. Zach Collins checked in for Wembanyama. Johnson comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Paul in for Trey Jones. No good on the second free throw.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Spurs leading by 7. Johnson left side. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Most guys kind of avoid that mid-range, but credit to Johnson for not passing up a good opportunity.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Edwards against Johnson. And Edwards slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Johnson with a screen on KD. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
23 seconds left to play in the first.
Was that Robert Horry? It looked just like Robert Horry of the Mavericks, is it? Or not the Mavericks, it might be on my team. Yeah, right there. It looks like him. Is it? No, it's not him.
Dillingham with it. He's got 7. And the foul on Jeremy Sohan. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution foul. Spurs substitution. Number 35.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Dillingham. Drives to the hoop. Can't hit from in close. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Spurs lead by 7. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
The Spurs, I think they did. Well, I mean, they look like they can smoke me, but they're not going to. They're not going to smoke me.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. See what this quarter has in store for us. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Timberwolves trail by 7 on the floor for San Antonio. They've got Jalen Johnson. Paul out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Collins, and it's Johnson in at the small forward. Caldwell Pope pass to Pokusevski. From the arc, bangs home the trifecta.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seed it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Ball against Collins. Paul's shot is off. Minnesota shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. Spurs leading by 4. Dosunmu, shot's good.
The basketball genius of Paul in action, finding those chances to set his guys up.
Caldwell Pope kicks the ball. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Johnson with the rebound. The Spurs shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. Right side, Collins. Kuszewski grabs the miss. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. This team has been cruising through these playoffs. Just one loss so far.
Yeah, they've ripped through the postseason thus far, arguably playing their best basketball of the season. That's what you want this time of year.
Down low. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 5 assists in the game. Johnson against Caldwell Pope. Tipped away. Paul against Conley. Misses from short range.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And the shot goes in. Caldwell Pope's got his first 2 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Collins. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Collins has got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work in the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Here's Kuszewski. A three-pointer off the mark. Spurs leading by 6. One-on-one here, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Strong finish delivered by Johnson, protecting the fast break and making sure they convert.
For Minnesota, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Right wing. Ball dishes to Caldwell Pope. And it's off from three-point range. 3 on 3. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
And here's Conley outside. Gobert, great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And coach has decided that they need a moment to talk things over. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. The Spurs also changing it up. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Collins. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Johnson. And Castle is subbed in for Dosunmu. On defense, Minnesota. They trail by 6. Here he goes. Oh, look out! Look out!
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and the dunk by Sohan.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Edwards. Edwards making a statement.
Man, he can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
Johnson outside. Back to Paul. Pass to Sohan. Hands it from downtown. Sohan's got 13 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Edwards. Another shot. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut to just 5 on the... Basket from Jordan.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
2 shots. Chris Paul.
Free throw good, Paul.
The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that.
Johnson, he's checked in for Johnson.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Pass to Dillingham. And the foul on Jeremy Sohan. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Jones checked in for San Antonio. Here's Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let it.
Wembanyama, a screen on Russell. Jones for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Over to the wing. Dillingham with it. Wembanyama on him. For 3, Edwards. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9. And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They've led by as much as 10. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs in every possession and defensive stop. Matters.
San Antonio shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And the technical free throw is good.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And San Antonio has possession. It's a 3-point game. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Here's Edwards, and it's Russell in the corner. Pass to Dillingham. Just 5 on the clock. And Edwards slams it in.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's ready.
He's bucking up in her face, man. Look here. What is, look. Right there. Bitch.
To talk things through with the team. Timberwolves making a change here. Conley's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Zach LaVine comes in for Keldon Johnson. And Chris Paul subbed in for Trey Jones. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Dillingham's checked in for D'Angelo Russell. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Second is Anthony Edwards.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
And there's 1:45 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
A big night for Wembanyama is a career night for most players.
Has to go Bear. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 5 on the clock. Here's Edwards. Rebound San Antonio. Sohan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Castle. And there's the defensive 3-second call. For San Antonio, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Pass to LaVine for the 3. They get it back. Here's Sohan. The three-pointer, no good. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Dillingham. 9 points in the game so far. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Zach LaVine. Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Dillingham. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Spurs leading by 6. Close it up for Wembanyama. Finish. The alley-oop.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
That's good from Edwards on the assist by Gobert. 20 points for Anthony Edwards.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Durant. Rebound by Sohan. San Antonio's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. 3 on 3. Here's KD. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Durant's got 8 points.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And so it's San Antonio with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with Rick Carlisle. Coach, what needs to happen on the defensive end to get back on track?
Well, a lot of things need to get better. Our level of force defensively is not there. We got to pick it up. We got to play with a lot more collective force.
We'll see if you can bring the noise more as the game goes on. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the San Antonio Spurs.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement, and as a basketball fan, it's wonderful to watch, Shaq.
Yeah, no Tyler ball from them. That's why they're getting the good looks. Get it, Tyler Hero?
Tyler ball, hero ball.
I knew you would understand, Ernie.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game one, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinals. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
His performance shows no sign of any nerves. Great job controlling your emotions.
Dillingham is out there with Edwards. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Durant. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Timberwolves have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. The first one falls. So he gets them both. San Antonio leading by 4. Inside, here's Wembanyama.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guard.
Here's Dillingham. And he gets the whistle. 2. Free throws coming up. The Timberwolves shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. That one is no good. San Antonio leading by 5. Ball passes to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, deadly. Inside.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama.
Oh my goodness, the slam!
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. To the inside, and stolen by Dillingham. Here's Durant. Durant uses his size in close.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Edwards kicks to Jordan. This one for 3. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Durant.
Something lit a fire under them. At the half, they started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Hall, Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending. So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy. To get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Okashevsky's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Let's hear it for you. In for the Wolves, number 17, Alexei Okashevsky.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Wembanyama outside. Levine passes to Wembanyama. Kick out to Levine. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
How about the confidence that Levine has? Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants.
Edwards looking it over. 7-foot shot. No basket there. Miss number 4 of his 14 field goal attempts.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Ja with the jam.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Poked away. Paul with the steal. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And Durant sends it back. And they'll keep possession. Paul with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Bounce pass from Paul. Pass to Castle. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Durant fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway. So three-point play chance for him.
And sometimes you are just at Kevin Durant's mercy. No matter what you do, he's still going to score.
San Antonio making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. For Minnesota, they have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight.
Offensively, Durant might be the most unguardable player in NBA history. He can shoot, dribble, pass, drive, you name it. Everything he does it at a high level on top of being 7 feet tall.
Ball finds Wembanyama. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Dillingham. San Antonio with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Wembanyama passes to Paul. Here's Castle. Guarded by KD. Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, what a high release on the 3.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Durant, good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Edwards against Paul. Levine wide open. No good with the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Dillingham. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. To the middle. Here's Johnson. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 5. Tries again. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Clock at 6. Here's KD. Using his length inside. Durant.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And that one's good. Wembanyama. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Johnson's checked in for Castle.